Boop. Boop. Captain. I have the group on radar using the drones from the Gratzmiller Corporation. I see 3 of them. I think it's them. The international porn salesman, Kevin DeWitt, Mike Gratzmiller, and Mr. Ethan, his manager. Shady son of a bitch. We're gonna get them all. And we've got the drones from the Gratzmiller Corporation, and we're gonna take them out.
Come in.
Fire, son, and fire now.
Come in.
I think there's a kid with them. Kill them all. We don't like kids. Fire!
There was never a kid here.
That's right. There's never kids. And welcome to the place called BACKSHOTS and BARNDOORS, where there's no kids and all adults, baby. And it's game time up in here.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. CD Enforcer. I got my partner here, Mr.
Kevin motherfucking DeWitt, and the reason there's no kids up in here is because they drove away in my van.
Goddamn right. That's what I'm talking about. And today we got a great guest up in here helping us out with everything, Mr. Mike Gratzmiller.
Hello, good to be here. Thank you for having me. Go on.
And also, we got my man on the end now. See, he's kind of a secret agent. See, he got one of those names. I didn't even ask his last name because I don't want to know it because he'll have to kill me if I tell you. So he's going to tell you later on in this thing. But I want to introduce you the man, the magic, the managerial mystery, Mr. Ethan.
Hello. Good to be here. Excited to be working with all of you.
Tell us your name, Ethan.
Last name Rothwell.
Oh
First
my
name
God,
Ethan.
no, I didn't hear nothing.
And he's not even Jewish.
Excellent.
You think I forgot about that conversation at Cantor's?
No. I just vibe with the people.
Yeah.
Great. So excellent. So it's Memorial Day weekend. We're all out. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Amazing.
All right. So we're going to get into our topics and everything, go over it, talk about some things today, see how everybody feels. So our first topic is going to be about sports.
I love that you just said America.
America.
Yeah.
America. Fuck yeah. I like that, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So speaking of America, we got sports up, which is our first situation. So our topic for this particular week is, of course, what happened. The NBA championship is coming up. Now, even though we may all not be sports junkies, may not all care, may not know about it, we always want to hear everybody's individual disturbed perspective on what it is. So, as a courtesy, we always let our guests go first. So I'd like to hear what Mr. Gratzmiller thinks about what's coming up with the NBA championship.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that Toronto can get in there. We can have 2 great teams go at it. And I'm hoping to see Kevin Durant back in the lineup before the end of the series. I know he's got a calf injury, and everyone's speculating.
You like Kevin Durant? Do you like him?
I like him. Yeah, I think he's a quality player.
I don't like him.
No? Yeah. You don't like the dominance of that entire Golden State team just wiping everybody out?
It angers me so. But it did make the NBA lift this level. I will say that.
Yeah, everyone's going to come. You can't. It's just that's who you got to beat.
Yeah. I mean, people have stepped up. Everybody's hitting jump shots from 40 feet. So I'm totally with you on it. What do you think about it, Mr. Ethan?
I actually never really followed basketball that much. I think it's a great sport, though. I play hockey, and I'm used to watching hockey, so I like that fast-paced stuff. But my buddy, my roommate, he's a big Celtics fan, so I've been watching it through him, and just getting to see. It's kind of in my face all the time.
Nice. Yeah. It's like forced basketball.
And let me ask this. So, because everyone will come to find out that I really don't know shit when it comes to the sports histories.
That's why I like you.
I know, right? But I'll fucking kickflip this house down. Anywho, what is the difference? Like you were mentioning the whole Golden State and how they're ripping down
super teams.
Right. So, what is the difference between back when I was growing up and I was really into basketball? Mm-hmm. It was when the Bulls were playing, because I'm from Carolina, so I was a huge Jordan fan. So to me, that's when I really gave a shit and watched that dynasty. So I remember turn my phone on.
What's the difference between those two?
No, what's the difference between feeling? Is it comparable to this feeling? Is there a diehard fan base to where it could compare to when the Bulls were playing the Pistons?
It would be put it like this.
Celtics, basically.
I'll give you a perfect comparison. It would be like if the Bulls drafted Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant, and they started to get good on their own.
Oh, damn.
That after Michael Jordan was dusting ass for years and years and then lost to them after they won 73 games, Michael Jordan came to play on their motherfucking team after they already just won 73 games with the young guys they got.
All right.
And then now we got to stop those guys.
No, all right.
Now,
I'm sold.
what was
Now
in
I
your
want to
era?
watch. Now I want to watch.
Your era, it was the difference. Michael Jordan started from the bottom. He started with Doug Collins. He started with shitty teammates. He had fucking John Sally and fucking all these bums.
He was from my hometown.
And he came from the bottom up, and they got Scotty and Horace Grant as rookies. And Scotty Pippen cried his first playoffs.
They built from within, right?
Yeah, they built from within. And then after he got big, now Golden State is kind of like the team after they got the 5th and 6th championship. Once Ron Harper came there, and then Rodman came around, and then all the championship chaser veterans come running to the goddamn team. Then that's when it was more like a Kevin Durant. But you know what they did? They did when they were fucking old. You know what I mean? Knees were hurting, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant is feeling good. So I'm kind of glad his Achilles is kind of tight. Shout out to you, Kevin Durant.
But I got to be honest, like, this is also what I hear from my buddy Nick all the time, who went to Carolina, and he's like, the beauty about, there's always this Duke-Carolina rival, but the beauty about Carolina is the fact that they, like you just spoke of, their players never bounce to go to, they finish college.
Not all.
Like, well, there's a majority, it's not Duke. Those motherfuckers all bounce. But like you're saying, where they built from within, just too bad it happened at such an old age.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of I'm just saying how I appreciate the NBA more by listening to this.
But with your point about NBA the super teams and how they built from within back in the day, now it's every single time somebody comes up on a contract, they want to jump to the team that's going to win the next year. Or at least they think that's going to win the next year. And teams are looking for to sign 2 or 3 free agents that are blockbusters. Rather, it used to be let's just get one.
Yep.
Now players,
look who just perked up. Look who just perked up when he heard agent and managerial stuff. He's like, "Go on, I'm listening about sports now."
Wasn't even actually. That was like a knee-jerk reaction. I don't know.
Right.
I heard it in my sleep.
But you're a hockey man, right?
I'm a hockey man.
So me, I used to say hockey is nothing but basketball on ice.
It is. Yeah, that's why I kind of like it.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think I'm more perked up as I had an ex whose brother is looking to be a manager, so he's friends with someone on the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know.
Nice. Excellent.
That's a tough world to break into, I would think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're struggling for a little while.
Right. So every topic we like to kind of try to bring to our guests is something we relate to them. So you, Mike, you have a drone company, right?
I do. Yeah.
All right. So you sell to everybody, like drugs. You got to give it to whoever's buying.
And first one's free.
So that's what I'm talking about. So I need 2 drones out back later.
I need one up here and I need one real low.
Right. But do you have any notable kind of maybe sports drone sales and anything in your past? Like, oh man, I got drones. I did the drones for Johnny Johnson in the Dunk Fest.
No, I wish. I'm not even involved in sports with a lot of my production. I do more adventure, documentary type stuff with my drone company. So I was offered to do some stuff for Saquon Barkley, and I think Odell Beckham was going to be there through our friend Nick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
A different Nick than the other Nick you were talking about. So many Nicks in this world,
right?
A lot of Nicks.
But I've never done any sports stuff with my drone stuff or in any of my production. I've been primarily adventure, discovery stuff.
But you just got back from Hong Kong, Ching-a-changs, China's, and that other Ching-changs.
Yeah, a lot of ching-changs in there.
Not offensive at all.
No, it's not. I just don't know the name of the countries. At first, I was like, what? Those are 3 separate places?
Right?
Yes, Japan, South Korea, and Hong Kong. They're all 3 of those places are very different.
And big sports countries at that. Asians are extremely competitive.
Yeah, they are.
Extremely competitive. So E, you're our other guest. Since you're a manager type, have you had to manage any sports situations yet at all? Like you got some basketball player doing coke and whores or anything?
No, not yet. We can
hopefully.
I love how he already knows that's coming. He's going. He's going there, people.
We can dream about that at some point.
Freddy Krueger's dream.
Yeah.
Because you're the one dealing with it.
I guess, I have to handle the backlash of everything. damage control, especially for someone like Kevin here.
Oh, come on now. We're working on it.
Nice.
I've been handling a lot of that backlash for a while. I'm glad that you're involved in this scene now.
Right. Take off some of the heat. Right? Take off some of the heat. All right, so we're going to close out this particular segment. Now, even though nobody knows anything about the game, you all have to make a pick for who's going to win the championship. So, E, who you think is going to win the championship? The Warriors or the Raptors? Canada or America? Toronto or Northern California?
I'm going to have to go with the Warriors on this one.
All right, there you go. Mike, what you think?
I'll go Warriors, too. I'll go Warriors.
We all know who the fuck I am, and God bless America.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
now.
So the Warriors it is. Now me, I'm highly on the political side and an independent thinker. So I'm rooting for Canada on this one. I like that Kawhi Leonard.
Because he hates Durant.
Oh my God, I hate Kevin Durant. But I will say, if Kevin Durant, how about this though? If Kevin Durant is hurt and Golden State is playing without him, I want them to win. So
there
Kevin
we go.
Durant,
All right.
We don't need your bitch ass. We didn't need you to win 73 fucking games. We didn't need you to sweep these motherfuckers 2 weeks ago. We don't need your pussy ass to beat motherfucking Kawhi.
And I honestly know that much about what's happening. That they have played without.
Yeah. Oh, they're balling. They're back
Wait,
to the old team.
so Toronto's in?
Oh, Toronto's in. They won last night.
Okay.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard. Four straight.
You
I
want
didn't know.
ching-chang time.
4 straight games.
I've been away. I didn't know what was
man.
happening in the sports world.
4 straight games. Like Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if you remember watching Michael Jordan. There's a certain calm to his game. Like everybody else was hustling and running fast, but Michael's just kind of like just bouncing and just. That Kawhi Leonard has that motherfucking groove, like where it's just like there ain't no rush here, bitch. And just nope, they're just gonna shoot this. Nope, just hit this in your face. I'm open. Like a certain calm. I believe he might shock the world, and especially if Kevin Durant's playing, you motherfucker.
Well, it's crazy. If Kevin Durant comes back, it's like, is he going to be full strength? Is he going to hurt the rhythm that they have without him? Because they played very well without him.
Yeah. I mean, I would suggest, the guy become a mover and a runner, but coming off an Achilles or calf, possible small tear or heavy strain, then you got to run around like a track meet like Steph Curry running a football field every play. Man, that's a lot for a 7-foot lanky. These big bodies, they like big dogs. They get arthritis quick. Mm-hmm. My back is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with him. So will he come out and push himself like that? Is it worth it? Free agent year. Your team is winning anyway. You know what I mean? And he's the kind of guy, he's like the kind of just, they got lazy. Like, all right. Give it to the 7-foot guy that's like Dirk Nowitzki with a black guy's butt muscle.
So if he was smart, he'd stay on his fucking couch.
Oh, yeah, if he was smart, but on the same hand, you don't want to let these dudes win without you because it's going to make you look real shady, bro.
Well, then which?
I mean, it's basically he's got to choose. He got to choose between ending his career or sitting back and then people thinking he's a punk and being about the money and whatnot. You know what I mean?
They can play it out like it's an injury. Like even if he sits out and it's an injury problem, so they're not going to let on unless there's some sort of inner strife with that team. They're not going to let on and be like, he was good to play. He just decided he wasn't.
He just decided he wasn't. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
He talked to his manager.
Yeah,
and his manager was like, "Nah, man, sit down."
Yeah. All right. So cool. That's the first segment. So at the end of every segment, we do a couple of things back to back. So right now it's called Nip Nip No McCab. Nip Nip.
Nip, 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 nip.
So this is when you have the option to either take a sip of some alcohol, some water, or maybe a snack that you have available, just to get your mouth prepared for more talking. In a little bit, nip, 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 nip. Hey, can I nip, 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 nip,
Are you passing the nip nips around?
nip, nip?
Oh, a little bit of nip, 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 nip.
I'm all right. I don't want none of your nip nips.
Why would you ask for the pass on the nip?
No, I said I asked if you were passing it.
What? You just saw what happened. God,
Maybe Ethan wants some. Maybe Ethan wants some of it.
No,
I'm just making sure at the end of the table. I'm just looking out.
Hey, you give him 30 seconds of sports talk, and he's already talking pass moves and whatnot.
Nice.
I like it. I'm come back for the next sports show.
That's
you ain't gonna give this nip, nip, nip.
Yeah. I mean, all right.
Next
So,
subject.
Part of break time is not. We always play like a bit of an icebreaker of sorts and whatnot. So now, I mean, I need your cell phones out, gentlemen. Get it to your photos. I need your photos. We're going to play some photo roulette. Mike, we want to go through your photos. We're going to switch through your photos. We're going to click on one, and you got to explain that photo to us.
You got me at the worst time, man. I'd lost my phone in Hong Kong.
Great answer.
I have zero. I have
He really did, actually.
I have a couple.
Wait,
mainly of my dog.
Hey,
in the car today.
Who's picking the picture?
Kevin's picking it.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, you
There's
just swing your
other
thing.
pictures that I imported from Facebook.
Random pick something, Kevin.
Yeah,
Random pick something, and make him explain it.
Wait, who has to explain it? He does.
No, he is.
There's
You
nothing-
just
there's
say,
not
hey,
much
what's
to
going on
explain.
here? What's going on here? Look around, Kevin. Find something good. What's going on here?
I got you.
But this is
Get your
you gotta
phone ready.
continue
Ethan.
talking.
We're going through
and-
your photos too. So get your porn to the side.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing some damage
Every
damage
photo
control
here
right
is
now.
Hendrix.
Look at that photo. I can talk about that photo. I'm probably not supposed to see
Yeah, just
the
pick
photo.
something randomly, man.
Literally just pick a photo.
Pick
All right,
a
boom.
photo. Pick anything, man.
Oh, God, yes.
That's the point.
This is it right here. What the
all
fuck
right.
is that?
What are we looking
What
at?
the fuck
So-
is that, dude?
So you won't see it if I show it to the camera, but I am my mom bought me a new golf shirt, and she randomly sends them to different addresses. She's all three of my addresses in LA.
Yeah.
She combines them all and sends them. So luckily, I got
No,
this.
speaking of which, did you ever get the birthday card that Mama keeps sending you every year to Beechwood?
Never. Never gotten it.
And they don't even get mailed back to her. That's what so someone is keeping your birthday cards from my mama, and we know where they live.
Nice. And they got nice
They
golf
have never
shirts.
been sent
I got
back.
nice golf shirts,
They've
that's
never
it.
been sent back.
So what's with this?
Oh, now I'm
here.
pissed.
I'll show you. You can see it, so you
my
can
God.
take a look at it.
Now I'm fucking pissed.
It's a Steelers golf shirt.
Oh, nice.
And I'm real particular about my Steelers gear. It needs to be simple and understated. Like, I don't like all that flashy craziness and like neons and like reflective stuff. And so this is really simple. And this is like the 5th try of a golf shirt that she ordered for me.
Wait, so there are 4 other shirts around LA that some dudes
there's
are
a
wearing?
couple other that are out in LA somewhere, but this is literally she'll send it to me and I'll just be like, I don't like that shirt, and I'll send it back.
Yeah.
So this is the one that and I'm going like this. I'm flexing because I sent that picture to my mom and said, hey,
Nailed
you
it.
finally got one that I like.
Nailed it.
So
Nailed it.
that's what that.
Wait,
picture's
hold
all
on.
about.
So when you say there are other shirts out there, you mean that she has sent shirts to Beechwood?
Yeah, she sends shirts to Beechwood, to Curson.
Yeah. You know where
Gardner.
we're going right after we leave here.
Sure, yeah, it's not far from here.
It's very close from here, and there's a good sushi place right around the corner, just to
is.
make an excuse of it.
Go to sushi.
But no, fuck that noise. They took your shirts. I'm already pissed they took my mama's birthday cards.
Yeah, they took everything.
They didn't even do return to sender because then the jig would have been up about the shirts that they've been getting for the last couple of years.
The shirts, right?
Right? I'm serious. These are just cards that mama
just
doesn't get
picturing
signed.
high school people in golf shirts.
In the
Oh,
Amazon
It's
era,
fucking on, bro.
now with all these Amazon deliveries, no one cares anymore. You can just
They
say,
don't.
"I never got it," and Amazon's like, "Oh, cool, I'll just send you another one."
Meanwhile, somebody's
Don't
walking
matter
around in
anymore.
your shirt.
Well,
if they answer the door,
they're
in that
repping the
golf
Steelers.
shirt-
Someone's repping the Steelers out there, whether they were a Steelers fan. That's all I care about.
That's what you
I
get
know
when
we're
you're
done
from
with the sports
Pittsburgh.
segment, but when we get the football season, you bring me back in here, we can talk for hours.
It's fun to be religion. All right, so it's time to see what's in your phone. E, give it up, give it to Kev. Find a picture, Kev.
Oh, yeah.
Find some. Ooh, find me something good.
I bet you we got something from
Some,
the other night.
find some double penetration in there.
Nope.
Nope,
Not gonna go there.
that is. You got to keep talking, I think, while you're looking because it's people are listening.
Oh, wow.
Just
How do you have
you know
this
that, right?
photo? How do you have this photo? There you
That's
go.
the one. Explain it.
Google.
Explain it.
That's on Google?
Explain that then. Explain that.
Look,
Okay.
you got to look at this photo.
Yeah, it's
So explain it first and then give it
Kevin.
to-
Okay, so it's Kevin with 2 Hooter waitresses side by side.
How the fuck did you find that? That was like fucking 4 years ago.
Just you should try Google your name more often.
Fuck.
Because I have. All right.
I suggest you
I'm
don't do
afraid
that.
to do that.
I would not do that.
You guys might find me in a
But that's what he
really
does.
horrible place.
See, like I need a picture to explain to people who you are.
That's the
I need,
picture.
people
That is
say,
the
"Oh,
picture.
who's your new
Yeah.
client? Who's your new client?" Kevin, Harry.
This
That's
guy.
what he looks
This guy.
like. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
guy.
that was my one of Carrie's birthdays.
At Hooters?
We had we had snuck into the movie place. We had this secret sneak-in place in Burbank, obviously.
Oh, don't give it up.
Obviously.
Don't give up the evidence. You
Oh
might get
no,
arrested.
it's run its luster.
It's one of the,
yeah.
They're on to it.
They're on to it
Jig us
because
up.
they were under construction when all the AMC's and that whole Burbank on the other side of the mall when IKEA closed, and there was no even Chevy's has shut down.
Yeah.
Chevy closed, so we used to go to Chevy's, but for some particular reason at that night, Chevy's was so busy that we're like, well, fuck it, let's go to Hooters.
Yeah.
And we walk into Hooters, and the first thing I do is shoulder up with.
But so who put
the,
that out there? So did you put? Is it?
I don't know.
How? I mean, you know what I mean?
Maybe Carrie posted it somewhere.
Carrie
I
must
don't
have
know.
posted
This
it.
is a lot. This is year. That was. What? Can I see that again? I look
Yeah.
good. I look
You actually,
good.
No, I mean, you still look fine.
Well,
That's my manager talking
yeah,
right
no,
there.
I know.
No, I don't.
He's got to say that. So
Look at those two birds.
Yeah.
Woo!
yeah, the girls are looking
That double
fine.
penetration.
My,
Double
that
penetration.
that was-
my biceps almost
Kevin's
as big
right
as
in
one of them
between those
titties.
two girls.
Look at that
Nice
bicep in between them titties.
Well, your titties
So
are
that,
there.
hey, you see the photo? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yours are better. I agree.
So yeah, that's
I
kind of
agree.
how I walk in the room. To be honest,
Nice. All right. So
I
good.
can't believe that was on your phone.
That's a good segment.
I like that segment. That's
Right,
a cool
so
segment.
Also, just to give a
yeah.
break with the situation, every segment on the BACKSHOTS and BARNDOORS show is sponsored by someone. This particular one is sponsored by the Ding Dong Show. It happens at the Comedy Store at 10 p.m. on Mondays, starring Don Barris, produced by Miss Mary Jane Green. I
it hot in
occasionally
here?
show by
It's
this
hot in
particular
here.
place. That's right, and that's at the Comedy Store. Check out the Ding Dong Show on all social media, and also Simply Don One on all social media. The Ding Dong Show. It's a great event. Comedy Store. All right. So
Ding Dong Show.
on to
Ding
the next
Dong
topic.
Show.
On to the next topic.
Sorry, I talked over half of that ding
That's
dong.
all right.
I
No,
didn't
no,
mean
no.
to.
Give it
I
some more.
apologize.
Give it some more props.
I got those dead eyes. Look at me, motherfucker.
No, that's part of the allure. That's part of the allure because I'm a performer. You could be shooting a gun off next to my head, and I'm gonna keep on going, baby. I don't care. You
Always
know what I
say,
mean?
I don't break character till I do the DVD commentary.
That's right. That's like I'm like a porno star in a gangbang, son. I'm focused. Son. I'm focused right here. I don't know. Oop, dick to the face. I'm good. You know, I'm focused. I'm focused right here. You know, you can't distract me with your wild ways.
There's a reason we don't hang out more than we
Hey,
do.
look, just because you don't practice hard enough. That's your problem. All right, so the next topic is politics and whatnot. The hot topic right now, you know, Don Juan, the cool wild boy, he's into the next thing, you know, Republicans, you know, a favorite thing of Republicans and most, you know, political guys is we're going to kick Iran's ass now. That's a new thing we're gearing up for. We throwing Saudi Arabia some guns so they can go down there and whoop some Iran ass, which we did way back with the Iran-Iraq war. It didn't work then, but we keep trying. Anyway, so I just
We got a cool ass video game out of that though.
Yeah, that
Contra.
is true. That is true. Best game ever. Up, up, down, down, left, right, be a star.
There you
Gotta
go.
love that
wow.
shit and whatnot. So, everybody, like I said, it doesn't matter if you know anything or don't know anything. Just give you a little wild, crazy American opinion about what's your opinion on not only just maybe us trying to do this, but just kind of how we do war in general, like as America. Do you like it? Do you do it? Do you feel like some of it's needed and some of it's not? Well, how do you feel about it, Mr. Mike?
America, I gotta say, if I'm being honest, being on these shores makes me feel pretty confident.
Sure.
So I mean, I wish we weren't such a war-torn or not war. I guess we're not war-torn, but I wish we weren't so war-hungry. I wish we could handle things a little different. But knowing that, I mean, we could basically take anybody. You know, like.
America,
Come get us. You know what I mean? What you gonna do? Come get us then. So again, I personally wish we weren't like that and just go in and impose our wills on anything. I kind of wish we would just sit back and like play defense and just be like, what do you want? You know what I mean? Like China, we owe them all kinds of money and there's all kinds of shit going on. What are you gonna do, China?
Yeah. Like play kung fu, like
What
Mr.
are you gonna
Miyagi. Karate is only for defense.
Come get us.
You know, your
what I
army
mean?
is only for defense.
So
yes.
But I'm not super political, so I don't know a lot.
Hey,
Well, that's okay.
Is that
That's
why?
all right.
But that's how I feel. I feel like
Well, that's why I want your
You know,
personal side of it. Though, who cares what everybody else
Okay,
knows
cool.
or the facts? Or you? What do you think about it? What do you think about it, Wild Man G? I know your question is going to be very accurate and precise.
Actually, truthfully, like I've been just so busy with my life, with everything, with Kevin and everything. I've been out of loop politics. But in my kind of opinion, I like, big fan of Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly, carry a big stick. That's what I think.
Nice.
My man.
Nice. Kev, what's your thought on the war situation? How we be kicking butt? Maybe Iran or whatever else going on. What's your thoughts? Over the years, you've seen what we've done over the years. What's your feelings on that whole kind of scenario?
Well, I mean, first of all, there's 3 things I never talk about. And I'm pretty sure I've said this so many times.
Yeah.
But it's politics.
Mainly because you can't say
Politics.
You beat me to that one.
it. So go on.
Well, isn't that what it is at this point, motherfuckers? It's politics, religion, and who the best lyricist is, Tupac or Biggie, because it's Nas.
There you go.
But I will tell you this. I wake up and there's a roof, and God bless every one of our soldiers. Everyone, and I just realized, it is Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, it is Memorial Day weekend. That's why I wanted to be one of my topics.
I just remembered that.
America.
Oh,
fuck yeah!
I have something that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That's related to Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
My father back in the East Coast on Long Island, him and his brother, I think either today or tomorrow, they're doing this PR thing down in Southampton, where they're gonna put a bunch of like Arlington Cemetery crosses on the beach, and they're just gonna say, enjoy your Memorial Day, but remember what it means. Remember why we're all celebrating it. It's not just an excuse to get drunk. So, remember the purpose.
And
visually,
that's
that'll
amazing.
be very
That's
impactful.
amazing.
Yeah, they're gonna get like a couple hundred of them on the beach. It's gonna be a big thing.
Yeah. I like that. My father is a police officer, and also he's ex-military, ex-army, and whatnot. So I come from a military army family. A lot of my family members are also
Same here,
in that situation. You know what I mean? So I'm caught on the track line. Like my father was actually shot down as an officer because he had one of those kind of shootings that people protest. But I'm glad my daddy came home.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I understand the balance of war, and sometimes we get a little carried away.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my mama. My mama was my daddy's nurse when he got shot in Vietnam.
Yeah, this is a really good story.
Yeah.
Really? Tell the story.
All right, let's do it. Memorial Day, right?
Yeah.
My pops.
Yeah.
So Pops was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. Keep in mind, there may be times when I cry during this conversations.
Just keep your penis in your pants, okay?
Now you're really getting into what Vietnam was all about. I make laughter out of weird situations. But so Pops was a helicopter pilot, and he's flying in. His captain gets shot in the head, and he gets shot in his flying arm. And this is a Huey helicopter pilot. You needed 2 pilots. This is like helicopter shit. It's one of the hardest things to fucking fly.
And 2 arms.
And
2
2 arms,
legs.
yeah. So he took his fucking unflying arm and scooped down, picked him up, got him out, Purple Heart, the whole thing. That he met my mama when he went home before they were like, do you want to do another tour or not? She was the Kansas City, Missouri nurse when he went back home, and that's where they met. And she goes, no, John, no.
Stay here.
Like,
don't go back.
and thank God, because I'm the middle child.
Yeah, right.
So like
You
I
weren't even close to
I
being
wasn't
born.
even close to what my father loves to say. I should have been another wet stain in the sheets. But that son of a bitch loves me because I'm so much more like him than any one of my other siblings who all went military, cop, like everything across the board. He always said, I have 3 kids in uniform. One's a cop, one's a pilot, and one's a clown. That motherfucker. So, God bless America. Happy Memorial's Day, everyone. Oh,
Right.
I'm surprised we
I told you I
haven't.
wasn't gonna cry.
I'm surprised we haven't talked about this because my mom's from Vietnam. We don't know who her dad is. Maybe you're my uncle. Maybe.
Oh, what?
You're talking.
Maybe.
This is like some Daenerys Stormborn stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
could be my uncle.
This is why I don't do Ancestry.com, motherfucker.
BACKSHOTS and BARNDOORS.
I'm not trying to get on that grid, but we do have this connection. I don't know,
do,
man.
Your dad could be my grandpa. I don't know.
Fuck. Moving on.
right. Well, so we'll close out with us. We almost there. We got 2-3 more minutes.
You got to go to the car after this
but
one.
Memorial Day facts. Since Mike, he made a great point mentioning the military, mentioned all that situation, and like he said, America actually has the largest military in the world, which is larger than the next 6 militaries combined, and they're all our allies, and they're actually our allies. So we could literally fight the whole world by ourselves and whatnot. So I just feel like I like us kicking butt. The reason we have Jordans and cell phones and everything is because we kick butt.
Exactly.
Because resources have to be gained and held and maintained. It is a chess game.
Yeah, it baffles me on how much people think they know.
Yeah,
they have no fucking clue.
Yeah,
and I've come to peace with it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I wake up and there's a roof.
Well,
it's like
the problem is it gets mucked up with the money because there's a lot of companies, that a lot of people are involved in that make the weapons. They sell the weapons. Just like how Trump is giving the weapons to Saudi Arabia now. That's like probably another 20-30 billion for a couple of Bush family guys with great stock. You know what I mean? So it's those parts that make it ugly because they just want to get a contract. They just want to put a McDonald's in Afghanistan. That's the whole point. So they can make them work for $4.25 an hour too and have to get welfare. It's a whole thing. So that part is the messed up part. You know what I mean? But the other part of it is the honest part, which made America what it was, which is a true place, defending home, being the best country, being the melting pot,
the best,
being everybody together. And we can close with an America fuck
yeah!
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Yeah.
Outstanding. All right, so it's break time again. It's 15-minute nip time. Nip. Take some water. Get your mouth right. Nip. Take some liquor. Nip.
You're almost done with that nip.
Nip. 15-minute nip time because he's an alcoholic.
You were true. We are going to have to enter the car.
Nip.
This is where my manager says we are cutting that part out, right?
Nip. All right.
As the alcoholic takes the bottle from me and finishes all my nip.
Actually got a little extra over here, but I didn't want us to get too drunk during the show. Oh. Fuck yeah!
America!
Fuck yeah!
Now you have to answer to America.
Fuck yeah!
So lick my
That's what I'm talking about.
Perfect cutoff.
That's right. All right. So our game for this particular break time is called If I Ruled the World. Now, basically, all we do is just go around in a cipher, just making statements, outrageous or saying, of what you would do if you ruled the world. And as always, we're going to start with our guest, Mike. We're going to go down to E. We're going to swing back to me and come back to you. And we're just going to keep doing that cycle until we just get tired of the shit.
Apparently, I'm always the button at the end of these conversations.
Well, that's right. You're the swing
For
point.
good reasons.
You're the swing point. You're like Draymond Green or a really good guy in a porn movie. You're the swing point. And that's your job. So, Mike, what would you do? If I just start off, if I ruled the world?
If I rule the world, I would make college free for everyone. Education free for everyone.
Nice.
If I ruled the world, I would make sure all of our elders were taken care of and respected more.
Nice. If I ruled the world, I would make sure that all trannies could dress nice because they really look like shit when they dress terrible.
I have a soul. All right. God damn it. All right.
Anything,
I
good
got
or bad
you.
or sane, fun, crazy, whatever.
If I ruled the world, I'd have my mama right in front of me right now.
Yeah.
If I ruled the world, I would make sure my mama had a mansion.
If I ruled the world, I would make sure my mama's mansion was bigger than your mama's mansion.
That's how you do your manager, right?
Now, wait a second.
I had a
Well,
mention
he
too.
needed to hear it first, so it's in my contract.
So it's in the done.
It's in my rider.
So E, what you got? If you
gotta
ruled the
add
world,
that.
Keep building, motherfucker.
I thought we were going to build a
I know.
mama
That's the
compound.
fucking thing is they still both live next door to each other.
We'll connect it.
Our mamas know each other, like fluently, like know each other, and like our whole goal has always been to for this mama compound.
Mama compound. Right. On the banks of the South Carolina.
right.
And sorry,
Another one? You got
Oh
another one?
yeah. If I ruled the world, I would make all of Manhattan, as Kevin would say, my domicile.
Ooh,
That's what I'm talking about.
that's why you're my manager.
That's right. That's
Well, that
right.
and you're a sweetheart, and we're friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, and we've really just discovered all this nonsense.
We got a lot of quirks that we do the exact same thing. We both drink a glass of milk every night before bed.
You serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It keeps the
still do
skin white.
I still do it. The majority.
You obviously don't drink no milk, man.
The majority
I'm
of
lactose
it is,
intolerant.
the majority of it is
Drink
chocolate
chocolate
milk. Chocolate milk. It's chocolate milk with my combos. But
Do you drink a glass of milk every night?
Pretty much, yeah.
Regular milk, like cow's milk.
Yeah, like a whole milk.
like, and remember when Mama came to visit, and I was
Yeah,
like, Mama was like
I
bought
used to.
gallons of
I
milk.
can't
And
no
I'm like,
more.
are you gonna be able to finish it? And like, yes, Mama.
I mean, when I was a kid, I would drink milk all the time, consistently, like glasses of milk with every dinner.
Yeah,
for
me
sure.
too. Yeah.
But then, like, it's become bad now. Like, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to drink milk
Yeah.
no more, right? And
Yeah.
so,
Fuck that noise. Sometimes you need to take a shit.
but these two, you know what I mean? Like, I like it. I like it. And 2 out of the 4 of us drink milk on a regular basis. Like,
Yeah.
I'm jealous. to
Me
say
too.
the
Like
truth.
I cut it out and I started trying to drink other stuff. I mean, like
We
coconut
have-
milk
we
and
have
almond milk and
milkshake
cashew milk.
moments.
Yep.
We have
Yep.
milkshake moments that are ridiculous.
Yep. Yep.
We
But
love
it's dangerous.
milk,
It's
brother.
dangerous.
We love milk.
It just changed. I used to drink cold glasses of milk all the time. I love nothing more than a tall, cold glass of
Ice cube.
milk.
You ever put ice
Yes.
cubes in your milk?
When I was
No.
young, that's all I
No
wanted.
ice in the milk.
But right
I put
around
ice in the milk.
mid-20s, later age, man.
Strawberry quick, can I
Yeah,
mention
yeah.
strawberry quick? Can
Nothing
I
but music
mention
coming from the back and
strawberry
whatnot,
quick?
you know what I
Can I
mean?
mention strawberry quick?
All right. So speaking of strawberry quick and a whole lot of milk,
Because now it quickly just.
that's right. And every segment is always sponsored by a particular group. This particular situation is sponsored by the GT's Comedy Jam, which is on www.gtcomedyjam.com. Sponsored by GT the Gangsta Taco, the infamous Topolian. A great show that happens 2 times a month at the Liquid Lounge and also at the Lotus Lounge. Starts at 8 p.m., costs a couple dollars to get in. Check out gtcomedyjam.com. He is infamous and he has been banned from several places, and we have all kinds of talent like Dominique Springs, people like Kevin DeWitt, and people like me too, because I get really drunk and say stuff, but I don't know. gtcomedyjam.com. Check out the website twice a month. LA, baby. All right. So, next situation. All right. Next topic and whatnot is entertainment and whatnot. And I just saw the other day, 2 days ago or yesterday, I saw there was a new Terminator trailer.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
I want to know the feelings from the guys on the Terminator trailer from whatever perspective, business, history, sense, personal, whatever. Rip it to shreds or cheat it good. What are you feeling, Big Mike Daddy?
I love it. It looks great. It looks gritty. It looks real. Obviously, you know, as real as it can be, but it looks great. Bringing back Linda Hamilton, it just really grounds it and brings it back to the original franchise. So I am fucking excited about it.
Nice. What about you, E?
You know, I actually watched like about probably half the trailer. I kind of got a little bit disinterested.
A true nerd at heart.
You know, it's, you know, they've struggled with the last couple of movies, so I think everyone, including myself, is a little skeptical about how this is going to go.
Well, what about who's back on the
Arnold
on the
and
table?
Sarah, they're back. I guess.
No,
those
I
two,
mean the
huh?
director wise.
Oh, James Cameron.
Cameron, but he's
James
attached.
Oh,
Yeah, but was he attached to the other ones?
I'm not sure.
I think he left for a while and came
I think
back.
they said
guess.
in that article where he's back.
like back.
Right.
So
Yeah, it
I
looks similar
wonder-
to.
I
It
hope-
looks like a redo of T2, kind of.
You know, it's also because it might be a little bit before my time,
Yeah.
showing my young age.
Well,
Right? You didn't experience it for the first time on the big screen,
Right.
out and get the full force.
No,
of-
and I get that. I feel like
Yeah.
it was.
So I loved it from the get go, and again bringing back. I think Linda Hamilton will solidify that. I don't think she would.
So it looks
done
like
it if it wasn't gonna be
Tim
good.
Miller is directing the T2, but Cameron has attached himself producer wise.
Oh, okay.
Well, because he's always
With
been
some
attached no
consultant
matter
shit.
what. Anyway, he owns the motherfucker, right? I mean, I would imagine.
So how did you feel about it?
All right, so how I feel about it, and I feel you on the younger generation, but it's not to contest the fact, like when we, like for us with Terminator, it's kind of up there with fucking Predator. It's like watching Commando, that scene where he fucking feels the hood of the car to wonder if his daughter, like how long the fucking remember Commando? And Alyssa Milano, if you're listening.
She is. She told me she was going to be listening today. So.
I would plug Alyssa Milano's everything she's doing right now.
Yeah.
That was a business. That was a business term. So I understand what you mean as far as that being on that different age.
Yeah.
And like to us, like Terminator was honestly probably like our last Rambo. You know what I mean? Like we had Rambo, and come on, we're all ready, full force.
They're making
the
another
Commandos, and then well, of course, but
so it wasn't our last Rambo.
Still
got Rambo.
Honestly, I feel like it will never be our last Rambo. Like that motherfucker, like he's worse than Disney. He already has like 6 other Rambos done with all his
facial recognition.
Yes, yeah. And he's frozen, and he's like at the theater when they premiere every movie. He's like his thing is wheeled in. It's wheeled in, and he's right at the front. Yeah. He's accepting awards. Like it's all. That guy's unstoppable. I mean, seriously,
Crazy.
And so underrated. Yeah. Now we're talking about Stallone. So yeah, Terminator. Yeah. I'm just like you. I'm completely excited because that was always like, and it even still like we still put that subconsciously we put it before new Matrix shit would come out. Mm-hmm. Like that new Terminator would come out and because they created that whole CGI. Like prior Matrix? I feel Matrix. I feel like they started before the Matrix really started the whole green screen CGI. I feel like Cameron did it first with the Terminator.
They did it real
with the liquid guy, with the liquid dude, with the liquid dude.
Oh yeah,
like old school special effects.
So like to us, that was pre-Matrix. Like that would like this has still been those like interrived things of us growing up is like we actually got to be kids again because it was fucking Schwarzenegger, man.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's actually exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I feel every time I see a movie like Star Wars or this comes out and other people complain, I feel like a little motherfucking kid again. All you gotta do is throw 2 or 3 people that was in it.
The nostalgia alone.
I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This movie will just.
I saw Sarah Connor. I mean, yeah, because when you have legacy films, just like something I do called Sherlock Holmes, there's always a basis to the core of what it is. And you can always come back to the original concept, but you change it a little bit. Star Wars does that. A lot of other things do that. Look at regular TV, they do it. How many different Game of Thrones shows are on TV? Basic concept, you flip it your own way. You learn the rules, and then you change the game like a star athlete. And that's what I feel like Terminator did. I'm super excited. I like the way they're changing it. It looks good. I like how, there's new stuff. They bring the old in with the new. And you got to keep things up to date. I mean, you got to be a little millennial sometimes and change and go with the times. And I like what I saw to it. I'm excited about it. I can't wait.
Sometimes you got to throw on a snapback.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Nice. All right, cool. All right. So it's break time again. Nip. Get some water. Get your mouth right. For more talking for the last segment of the day and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Here I am. Warriors, come out and play.
Yeah.
More now.
I got a little more, but I don't need you any more dangerous than you are right now. Actually,
danger.
It's in the cut over there.
Danger.
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we listened to Mystical Ludacris remix on the way over, where he's all like, "Move, bitch, get out of the way." And we both discovered that Mystical has a lyric high in his verse, and he blatantly like kind of sneaks it in there, and he goes, "I'm a sex symbol." And we're both like, "What? Did Mystical just call himself a sex symbol in that song?"
The hoes love him.
So fucking ridiculous.
The hoes did love him. They did love him. That's true. If I ruled the world, Busta Rhymes and Mystical would be known as some of the 2 top greatest rappers of all time.
Oh,
by the way.
if only they made a baby.
Right. All right. So our game for this 15-minute break that's coming on right now is called 6 words that begin with S. You got to say 6 different words that begin with the letter S. So Mike, go ahead. Give me your 6 words to start with S.
Shit. Suck. Snake. Spill. Spank. Shake.
Wow.
Nice job.
That was
E.
like everything sexual one by one.
That's right. Yo, Big E, what you got over there with your 6 words that begin with S?
Soup, socks, shoes, snow, Sam, Sally.
There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Those are 6 words begin with us. Mr. DeWitt. Sir. Kevin
These
DeWitt.
have to be like new original words now.
Or do whatever you
Don't
can.
use my words.
6 words
Well,
begin with
it's hard
S.
not-
words.
It's hard not to use your words.
They were epic.
You started with spank.
No, I didn't.
Either way, it was in there.
It's definitely in there.
All right, I'm going to say slime, shake.
I said shake. You can't say shake.
No,
Start
he
over.
said I could say whatever I want.
Yeah, we'll let it slide. You know, Kevin's not, it's Kevin.
No, slide. Yep.
Go on.
Slime, shake, slide. Smile. Submerse.
Just the big words.
Subsequently squeezing.
That's why I went short and sweet,
That's
baby.
right, man. That was like a bad
Yeah,
game.
but I just did Nas. Remember that song that he did where he did everything in reverse?
Oh, said everything backwards.
So I basically bust a bust and then went
About us.
went to the beginning where I smiled. Like this is happening. Yeah.
About a suck and slurp.
Ooh.
That's right. That's what a manager's for. Filling the gaps.
Sucking and slip.
When the talent's falling down, pick them up.
It's in my rider.
And again, I'm so happy you have a manager. I've been doing it for so long. I've been pumping this motherfucker up. I need someone else. I need some help.
We'll look no further. Ethan.
What's your words?
Oh, my 6 words.
Wait, now they're sex words? I thought
Yeah,
they were S words.
6 words that begin with S. 6 words that begin with S.
Oh, man.
So we got like
Slippery. Yeah.
salacious, sedentary, sorry, strident, segmented, Serbian. Yeah, 6 words.
You're like a walking.
Was that 5?
Hey,
Was that 5?
Woods,
I want one more.
give us
You went
another
so
one.
deep.
Give us another one.
You went so deep into the like
You went so subserviently deep.
Saturday, Sunday.
Secondary.
Woo!
words were very
You're
long.
walking around like a Sathaurus.
Well, you know.
nice. Yeah. There's your button right there.
Always delivered on time.
Well, I got an 1100 on my SAT, so I did half decent.
I signed my name and I walked out the door. I got, was it 400 points for signing your name?
Yeah, 400 for
I
that,
think I got a 401.
right? Those tests are all conspiracy theories anyway.
Yeah. Thank God we're all not Navy SEALs right now.
Right?
That you know of.
Right?
Fair enough.
Right? And of course, every event, we also want to mention.
With them dead eyes. No wonder I'm still breathing.
Right?
I had no idea you were an ex-Navy SEAL.
Now you know.
So all those times I didn't remember waking up, you had already planned all that stuff for...
You will go to sleep or I will put you to sleep.
I will put you to sleep.
I love you.
Now, speaking of being put to sleep, every segment of BACKSHOTS and BARNDOORS is always put together by a specific group. We're going to go with the hometown family right here. This is always sponsored and supported and pushed by Skitbags, the family Skitbags Entertainment. We do everything from film to training to technology to TVs to movies. Check out skitbags.com. Hit us up. You can hire us to do anything and everything everywhere. Skitbags Entertainment, with such films as The Clapper, with such films as The Head Thieves, like this shirt I'm wearing, Johnny Bananas, shout out. The Skitbags, we love everybody and we building it from the bottom up. Skitbags.com, check it out. Skitbags Entertainment, hire us. All right. So, we're going to close out with our last segment. I always have a random topic.
I feel like when I hear your voice, it's like the quiet storm. I feel like there should be thunder and lightning in the background.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe we put on a little Barry White that never comes on because they don't let me sing it in the gosh damn karaoke booth.
All right.
That was mean. They didn't let you sing.
That was weird.
Who didn't let you sing?
I wonder why. Hey, Kevin, give him some of your singing voice right now.
Well, what would you like to hear?
I got one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You got a little beer and weed for me?
I got a little beer and weed, a little beer and weed for up in that ass.
See, this is why they didn't let him sing.
That was the remix too.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that was
what?
not the original.
What? Oh, shit. Kevin's creative.
Yeah.
Look at that. Did you know actors are creative? Surprise, surprise. Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Kind of our thing.
Right? So we always have like a random closing out topic. I saw on the news the other day that there was the 10th death in 2 months at Mount Everest the other day. So 10 people have died trying to climb Mount Everest like some wild motherfuckers. Now, how do you guys feel about that situation? And even just doing the whole mountain climbing, Mount Everest thing. And would you even possibly try it? What do you think about it, Mike?
I am in no shape to be trying that kind of a thing. But if I was, I might. I'm really into like exploring and adventure and traveling and stuff like that. So I get it. I get the idea of doing it, but you won't catch me doing it.
Yeah.
So we'll try to catch you.
You'd catch me. Any of those hikers would catch me if I got up there. I did actually. I hiked Mount St. Helens on a shoot recently, and had to put on snowshoes, and I had shit on my back and camera in my hands, and climbing up Mount St. Helens, and it was hard as shit.
Yeah.
And that's just Mount St. Helens.
Yeah.
You know, that's not even that high.
Yeah.
And I wasn't high. But no. So I'm in. Those people who want to go do that and try that, I think more power to them. But I mean, they got to get some sort of system, like some sort of sleds or something to like push those bodies back down the hill, like because it's gonna eventually there's gonna be bodies stacked up, you know, and they're gonna.
Well, and that's the thing. Is this becoming the new San Francisco Bridge?
You think people go there to die on purpose?
I don't.
Death by mountain?
I don't.
Well, and can we all just blame it on Netflix for that Solo documentary that we all watched, or Hulu's, or what that,
Free
which was
Solo?
Amazing. That guy that free climbed.
About Han Solo's life.
That was the best movie.
Which?
The one about Han Solo's life.
Yes.
Just won an Oscar.
Right? Free climb through space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Wait, what?
Another movie that people dogged out. I like that Han movie. I like that Solo movie. I like the in-between
I like the
stuff.
Solo movie as well.
Loved it.
I did.
Oh,
But
Why you gotta get so serious about it? I loved it. Did you like Solo? Do you care about Solo?
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun.
that's good.
he cares about it because they're finally going to do another one, and he's going to cast me in it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Or not.
What are you gonna be, Han Solo's retarded brother or something?
At this point, they need anything to make a third.
Right.
I'm just saying that's what the box office entails.
I'm just picturing you running out of room. Solo! Right. Oh, God.
You could be Chewbacca.
Hey,
Oh,
even
God.
The guy who played Chewbacca just passed away,
Right? That is true.
so you could be him.
Yeah, you can be like the stubby version of Chewbacca.
Yeah,
Like the,
yeah, I like
like,
that.
like,
you
like the
give
wide
me the
version.
Ewok.
That was good.
Ethan, what is your take? Sorry.
Yeah. What'd you think about this whole Mount
I was
Everest
thinking
bunch of
about the
deaths
whole
up
Everest
there?
thing, and I saw
and-
that
So wait,
movie,
is this the 10th death this season?
No, just in the last 2 months.
2 months.
So it's probably
They all
plenty
watched
more.
that fucking
Yeah.
solo fucking documentary, man. I'm
'Cause-
telling you.
I mean, my opinion on it, if I was reading too, like Everest is the largest open grave technically. There's like over
Oh,
300,
wow.
300 deaths so far that is recorded and stuff that's not recorded. But I mean, I don't know. I actually, me and my cousin went through a climbing phase, and we all I went to the rock gyms and all that stuff. That was fun. But Everest is that's another monster. You know, I think it's like a 3-month ordeal, and it's cost like about $100,000 to do it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, now you're just being a dick if you're going there to kill yourself.
Right?
A rich dick.
Your check must cash before you go.
Our engineer, Mr. Devin, break us down.
I have an update on the story. Those deaths are because of overcrowding on the mountain. There were so many people climbing
What?
at that time that they got bottlenecked, and they weren't able, because the way you access the mountain, the paths only hold certain number of people at a time, and it's basically like a rope going on a steep shelf that you single file climb up and climb down. That's already marked there. So when you talk about people dying on the mountain, the bodies don't decompose. So you're climbing up to the summit and you see frozen dead people.
Oh my
For
god. Oh my
So
god.
it says a living graveyard. That's what it is. So, but the reason these particular
Fuck
deaths
that.
are because right now the season is like, I guess there's climbing season for the
Right.
weather, and there's so many people trying to access the summit that people get bogged down and stranded, and then bad weather comes in all suddenly, and then people subhere to the elements.
Ah, there we go.
Holy
Mr. Information
fuck
Man.
me running.
The
I know.
money-
Hey, I know what just came off my bucket list. Fuck that. I got. All right. Are we good here?
Well, yeah. Well,
I can't even think about that shit.
yeah. Well, shoot.
He's getting ready. Stay here, buddy. It's okay.
All right.
I'm right here. I'm all
That
right.
just sounds awful.
I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you.
Wow.
In this
And
room.
$100,000, you could have already put so much furniture into Mama's compound.
I know, Mama's compound. Instead of me and you go, we could have just put $200,000.
We already got
into
$200,000
Mama's
up in the.
compound.
Hey, we'll put a photo up of Mount Everest.
Of us being dead on Mount Everest.
No, of us smiling in the photo. We're not even going there. Yeah, just we'll get it at IKEA.
So
Don't
meta.
worry about it.
So
Yeah.
meta.
Oh God, we'll buy a frozen finger off of eBay. And make them keychains.
Now you're now.
Yep.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
we should wrap it up, dog.
Yeah. Well, shoot. Well, my feelings on the mountain shit is the same. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm an African American. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Boom.
All right. So we close out on that. All right. So
Yeah.
that wraps up the show. You know, BACKSHOTS and BARNDOORS. It was a great show. Thanks to our first guest, Mr. Mike Gratzmiller.
Thanks for having me.
And Kevin's manager, Big E to God.
Thank you.
Yeah. So everybody, just to close it out, want to let people know where they can find us and everything like that. We'll go through the site for Mike, E, Kev, and me. And go ahead, Mike. Tell them all about yourself, where they can find you, how they hunt you down, and give you some money.
You can find me at werewolfdrones.com, and that's WAIR werewolf drones.
Where is
Gotta
that?
get the air in there.
Like Harry Way.
Yeah, werewolfdrones.com.
Nice.
You can find me for all your drone needs and all your camera operating desires.
Tight. That's what I'm talking about. Hollywood, baby. Big E, you got anything you want to say to him?
Yeah. I'm over at Luca Studios / Productions Management. That's where you'll find Kevin also.
Nice. Big Kev, what you got to tell the people?
So much.
I'm gonna grab a nipple right there for that. I need a nipple for that.
At least hit him with some instas.
I need a little nipple for that one.
Oh, you can always try to reach me at Smooth that. Nope. Kevin motherfucking DeWitt on Instagrams.
Say it again.
Kevin motherfucking
Is
DeWitt.
it at Kevin motherfucking DeWitt?
I don't know how Instagrams work. You
You
put in
You
Kevin motherfucking DeWitt.
Oh, okay.
There's no at.
Okay.
Is there at? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Well, I guess when you go to the website.
You're the
I barely got through the.
You're on
I
Insta.
barely got through the front door typing in my fucking email to get in this place. Jesus fuck, man.
Yeah, it is.
And that's why I have this amazing manager.
And to do my due diligence as his manager, it is Kevin_motherfucking_DeWitt Instagram.
Nice.
Outstanding.
There's no at. Is that
Outstanding.
Twitter only?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Any up and coming projects have? You ain't got no work out there? Straight.
Oh no. We're working already. Hence the look that I'm chewing right now. That's a word I'm
The
sure.
sweaty look?
Yeah. Well. Fuck you.
Nice.
You know?
Nice. That's right.
I see an air vent over there. Never felt any air coming out of it.
There you go. I don't know. It might be alcohol.
Looking at you, Devin. Looking at you.
So what do you do? So what are you doing?
So I have I have a short film coming up that's really can't say much about it, but it's totally gonna open doors.
Nice.
It's gonna be like my next metal detector, where I'm gonna be taken more seriously as an actor as opposed to.
Nice.
You know?
What's the metal detector?
What?
Wow. No. It's every time you turn it on, it beeps towards a dickhead.
I just wanted you to explain it a little bit more. Maybe tell some people where they can see it. You know what I mean? Not everybody who's listening.
Sorry.
If someone wanted to go see the metal detector, where would they go see that? TheMetalDetector.com? That would probably get you like a purchasing thing. That was a short film you were
It's
in.
not on Vimeo?
It should be on Vimeo, yeah. Oh yeah, Vimeo, that thing.
Yeah. For your next show, maybe you could let people know. You know,
Yeah.
it'd be a good thing to like have that shit at the ready. You can edit all this out.
You see who I'm making eye contact
We got to keep
with
it.
right now.
It makes it really good. It makes it really good.
Hey, he's passing you the torch, brother.
You see, I'm lobbing shit.
So see, this is why I need some help. This is why I need help.
Hey, happy Memorial Day. I want to God bless every veteran, everyone in the military, everyone that is wholeheartedly American and just opens doors for people.
Yeah.
If you hear someone sneeze, say bless you. If it's not your thing, just say, hey man, you good?
You good.
And God bless America.
That's
Thank you,
right.
everyone.
That's right. God bless America. That's right. Happy Memorial Day. Yep, I'm Mr. CD Enforcer, Poppy Carlo on the Instagram, Mr. C-Force on the Twitters. Just Google me, Mr. CD Enforcer. Always check out the Ding Dong Show at the Comedy Stores, gtcomedyjam.com. Check out The Clapper, which is out there on Netflix. Check out The Scramble Movie, which is on iTunes. Check out Office Uprising, which is out there on Crackle. Check out anything that has a Skitbags name on it. Look out for that Jay and Silent Bob 2 film coming out starring the Prince of Skitbags, Mickey Gooch, who you need to follow, an A-lister on his way to the top. Thank you, everybody, for checking out BACKSHOTS and BARNDOORS. We out of this motherfucker. BACKSHOTS and BARNDOORS. We out.